Today is so damp and dreary and cloudy post-rain. These are the type of weathers that you just want to cuddle in a big comforter with a significant other and not leave the bed, Netflix, and not even just chill, just lay down and watch actual television. I need something from a scent profile to liven me up a little bit. I just feel sluggish and lazy, and although I'm a dude who likes a darker scent profile, the reality is that freshy fragrances are something that livens me up, wakens me up, and wakens a lot of us up too. So I figured let's go through some niche fragrances and pick out some delicious freshies that I would love for you guys to try if you haven't already. So let's roll, mom. Give me this so I can put you on to 10 absolutely spectacular freshy fragrances that smell delicious on me and maybe on you. Maybe. Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Fresh fragrances are the most complimented fragrances ever. Your introduction to fragrance was 100% a fresh fragrance. It's rare that it's going to be something oody, dark, unless you're from another part of the world, that it's maybe a cultural thing, but the majority of the people, especially in the Americas, for the land of the...
What the hell is even that?
Have initially been introduced into the fragrance game with a freshie. So let's jump into some dope freshies. Number one will be the scent that I chose to wear today. This fragrance is beautifully clean and floral with still elements of masculinity. It's by the House of 𝗏, and this is Casablanca. I truly haven't had much of an opportunity to wear this fragrance, probably 3 times at most. I picked it up today when I thought of the concept of doing this video because I'm just like, ugh, like there's no steam running in this engine, and I knew a freshy fragrance on this dark, cloudy, shitty day would knock me out of my funk. So when I started going through the fragrances and making this list up, I was like, this one not only is absolutely stellar, but it's something that I want to wear today to help me just invigorate my entire lifestyle right now. And yeah, this is how I spray.
Oh, okay.
It's dry, it's woody, there's a beautiful vetiver essence in this fragrance. There's this excellent little fig essence in this fragrance that's earthy yet dirty. You got a little bit of a light tobacco energy in this. And then it's also like wet concrete-ish kind of mineralic vibe. Airy, soft, sexy, delicious, very slept on, pretty much unknown. But if you know the House of 𝗏, when they do a light fragrance, they do a light fragrance. This has no repetitive energy to anything else in my collection, and think about it, adding elements of minerality, tobacco, and vetiver usually come off maybe a little bit tart, but associated with like darker fragrances. But on the freshy atmosphere, this is an incredible scent of the day. Casablanca House of 𝗏, must try. Minty, vibrant, delicious, solid performance for a fresher interpretation, 𝗙𝗏𝗏's Torino 21. The mint and citrus combination, it's effervescent, it's beautifully bright, it's also clean, soapy even in nature. But man, is this shit good. When it comes to the fresh category in the 𝗙𝗏𝗏 space, Neo was kind of just my go-to. A very pungent, sharp, citrusy, musky, beast mode of a scent profile. Then Torino 21 came into my collection, and I was like, wait a minute. That minty energy is something that I absolutely love in warmer weather, especially when there's a little bit of humidity in the air. Something about the mintiness just comes through the density of the air and makes you kind of more lively. Sometimes there's humidity if you're outside, windows down, walking around, doing whatever you gotta do, it just weighs you down a little bit. But that minty freshness, almost like going into a sauna with eucalyptus, livens you up, opens up the lungs, your nasal passages, wakes you up. And that's what I was looking for in a freshy fragrance today, something to wake me up and liven me up. And when it comes to that minty scent profile, Torino 21 is incredible. And speaking of lively and just energetic, gin and tonic 𝗙𝗏𝗏, aka gin and tonic cocktail. Spicy, effervescent, lively, also with that minty herbaceousness, but more of like a juniper berry earthiness, giving you a little bit of a breath of fresh air. I love this fragrance in the hot weather. I think this is absolutely beautiful, wildly slept on, love how this smells on my skin. Very solid performer, especially for something that is categorized in that freshy space, and it absolutely smells like a gin and tonic cocktail. It's sweet, sparkling, herbal, spicy, it has a bite, just like real seltzer, not that bullshit that you get for 99 cents, like real fucking, have you ever had a real seltzer that hits you here and you're just like, That's a little bit of the element that's in this fragrance, along with that beautiful ginger energy. It's like almost wasabi pickled ginger. There's no way that I can go through a summer, warm weather, anything with sun and humidity, and not wear 𝗙𝗏𝗃𝐿𝐿𝑒𝑓 gin and tonic. Picante. Now for me, in my collection, the best sport fragrance out there, 𝗙𝗏𝗃 No. 4 Sport. Incredible agave and melony note. Taking the traditional DNA of something blue and aquatic-y, and let's make it a little bit better and a little bit bolder. Good performance on this joint. For those of you who are athletic, running triathlons, 100-yard dashes, beating people over the head with batons while running, you thought I was gonna make like some police joke? Come on.
What a dick.
This joint has a kick, and it's a beautiful transition between niche and designer. Sport fragrances usually get a shitty rap for being kind of like mundane and repetitive, just blue, aquatic-y, salty, bullshitty type fragrances. This one has elements of that, which are good and compliment grabbing, but there's more. The agave here energy, almost mescalish type vibe, is beautiful, delicious, almost decadent. But it's a lively sport fragrance that truly smells incredible, and you're gonna get at least 6.5 to 7 hours of performance. But for the warmer weather, if you want something a little bit more spry and energetic and not deviating too much from the DNAs that will get you compliments, but still have a little bit of that niche type energy, 𝗙𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃 Sport No. 4. Definitely try it. Candied, watermelon, fruity, aquatic, dewy. Yeah, Feelin' Chill by Juicebox. Who else has a vinyl on top of their fragrance? Come on. As somebody who has turntables, I appreciate it. Such a fun, playful, lively fragrance. Makes you feel like a kid again, even though as men and grown-ass men with adult brains, we're still children inside. I think this taps into our childlike tendencies. It's wet, it's watermelon, it's playful, it's blue, it's aquatic-y, it's green, it's slightly salty, it's got great performance, very energetic, it's a mood booster in a scent profile. So for freshy fragrances, Juicebox Feelin' Chill, I think is one of the more popular ones in that lineup. They have amazing fragrances in their lineup, at least the ones that I have smelled, but this one just speaks to me a little bit different. And trust me, if you want something fun, creative, lively, that gives you youthful energy, but you don't smell like a chamaquito, like a little kid, try Feelin' Chill, man. This shit is, well, it's chill. Simplistically put, perfect, versatile, and just hits. Gentle Fluidity Silver by MFK. So fucking good. I do have some sort of subliminal infatuation when it comes to these juniper berry freshy fragrances. Herbaceous, aquatic-y, lively, easy to wear, super comforting, very handsome, a workout scent to walk around. There's a little bit of a metallic tone in this fragrance. Fueguillo. It's just clean, musky, and this candied sweetness from this fragrance, along with the airiness and that sparkling, effervescent energy that this one also has, just makes it just wow. Like, I like this one so much more than the gold, and the gold is solid, but this hits different. It's just such an easy, dumb reach for fragrance. Gym, not offensive. Office, super safe. Going out, dancing, partying, you will get the compliment factor that you're looking for as long as everything else is combined. Can't be looking like a herb out in these streets and try to get compliments. That's not gonna work. Gentle Fluidity Silver, go to the department store, do a couple of spritzes, and let me know what you think. A sleeper, and some people may find this fragrance boring, but I like it. I think it's dope. I think it's vibrant. I think it's lively. I think it's perfect for the warm weather. PDM Greenlee. Haters gonna hate, but the shit hits nice. It's a really musky green apple, a musky green Jolly Rancher candy. It's got white florals, it's got dryness. It's got a little bit of Middle Eastern spice, like little sprinkles, like salt beige pores of spicy elements. The woods here are perfect, almost leaning on the drier side, but still giving you a beautiful foundation for this fragrance to perform decently. For a freshy fragrance, I haven't struggled with performance on this fragrance at all. Lively, very easy to wear, versatile as fuck. There's a ton of people who have smelled this fragrance that really appreciate it and appreciate it for what it is. They try to overly complicate things with the rest of the PDM lineup, which are so dense and very Middle Eastern focused that when they see something freshy, greeny, or whatever, they're kind of like, nah, I don't find shit. Well, that's on you. This shit hits nice on the hot weather. Office safe for sure. Green apple here, definitely like a candy. Fun, playful, dry, musky. What's there not to like about this fragrance other than the price tag? It's expensive, but what the fuck you expect? You can't go to Louis Vuitton and expect something to be 20 bucks. Let's go on a picnic, and you know Uncle Cuba, some way, somehow, even if no alcohol is involved, I'm bringing some sangria. Precious Liquid Sangria Oak. It smells like sangria. Simple enough. Fruity cocktail with a little wine essence. Damn near port wine. Because on the dry down, it becomes a little bit more sweeter off of my skin, almost like leaving port wine sitting a little bit, and you get a little bit of a sticky residue grapey at the bottom. Stir that bitch up, because all the liquors on the bottom, just keep whisking that hoe. Whip it! Damn, I haven't done those motions in mad years when I was using Pyrex.
Wait, how you know that? Well, what the f?
When you say something smells like sangria, you better damn well deliver some sangria-ish energy. And it does that beautifully. You smell the red Carlos Rossi cheap gallon wine. You smell the booziness that Uncle Cuba's little arthritic hand just kept pouring and pouring, because we want everybody to be intoxicated for a good time purposes. There's like an underlying lychee kind of note in here. There's a beautiful wine redness. There's this grapey element, I guess wine. Super fun, super playful. And when it comes to sangria scent, if that's a thing, this one takes lead, and by big amounts. Haven't worn this one a ton, but now that it's getting a little bit warmer outside, guess who's gonna be smelling like a DUI? Summer, summer, summertime! 𝗬𝗢𝗄 putos with the element of Cali in a bottle. Super oceanside, ambergris, salty, aquatic, oceanic, laying on the beach, tanning vitamin D deficiency to get that beautiful red lobstery hue on my skin. SPF 50 is layered, just stacked on top so I can get a nice golden glow like Bruce Leroy in Last Dragon. When you got the glow, you're feeling.
Who's the one and only master?
You know what I'm saying? One of the things that I really enjoyed about the Room 1015 fragrances, I went to one of their events and I got to smell all the fragrances. They really lean on this coastal oceanside lifestyle while still preserving a very nice price point for a lot of these fragrances. 𝗬𝗢𝗄 is definitely one of their most popular ones because it's aquatic-y, freshy, oceanside, ambergris DNA done well in the price point of some designer fragrances with really solid performance. What gets extra playful about this fragrance is at the full dry down, you're still getting all the elements that you're looking for in a fun, freshy aquatic, but it becomes a little bit milky, a little bit more tropical, a little bit more fucking delicious. It's priced so well, and the scent profile is so chill. You want fresh without complexity? You want a freshie without massively complicating, giving yourself a brain hemorrhage if this fragrance is gonna smell dope throughout the day? That's not what you're gonna experience with 𝗬𝗢𝗄. If you can get your paws on it, try it out. You're not gonna break the bank. Now, as someone who generally wants something a little bit bolder, but still want to go through the freshy elements, Whittian's Granada. Stupid, bro. Elegance, green, mossy, citric, handsome. There's a little bit of a smoky woody tone, almost after ashy smell from burning ambers. The citrus notes in here are divine, damn near orgasmic, elegant, and very mass appealing, but very fucking expensive. The shining star for this fragrance is the fruity citrus sour element from this fragrance. Apparently is raspberry, and you kind of get that element, but then the ambery nuance at the dry down, yeah, bubble. Sweet, caramelized, a little bit dark, woody, rich, and then you got that fruity nuance while still having a big punch of citrus. And just sexy elements that is very Whittian-like. Just gotta be ready to spend that bread. But if you haven't tried Granada for the summertime, papo, bueno. Hopefully, if you're having a dreary day, you can get samples of these fragrances or blow the bag, whatever the fuck you want. I'm not here to pocket watch you. Granted, it's around tax time right now. You are a tax refund baller. Blow the bag, go into debt, who cares? You might get hit by a truck tomorrow and croak. At least you left the world smelling amazing. I don't want you to die, never mind, just, sorry. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. What is an amazing freshie that you plan to wear in these dreary ass days? Leave it in the comments below. I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the game. Smooches.
For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense, you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.